don't know this, it don't matter, okay? Y'all know when I go live, it's time to go live, okay? Give me a second here. I have to unclog my ears. I was in the elevator and they're puffed. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on, one more time. Okay, I can hear now, because I was like, it was sounding like I was in a tunnel. You know what I'm saying? Hey, guys! What is going on? Happy every Friday. You guys know I can't cuss over here. It's super censored. We only cuss on tashaklive.com. All right, but listen, I may slip a few words in, okay? Full show for y'all. I got to try to get this done in an hour because everybody hungry. They sleepy. We got tons of interviews tomorrow, and then we're going to be in Philadelphia on Sunday. So we are busy, okay? Shout out to the winos that's going to be in Philly chilling with us, okay? Tickets on sale, tashakonstage.com. It's Father's Day. I love it. The winos, you know, is mostly women, so they leaving them cheering with their damn daddies as they should, okay? And they coming out to chill with us at the Helium Comedy Club on Sunday at 7 p.m. Don't forget to get them damn tickets. I cannot wait to see y'all, okay? Y'all know it was messy for Mother's Day, so you know it's going to be messy for Father's Day, okay? Full show for y'all. We're going to be talking about Oprah. We're going to be talking about Stephen A. Smith trying to go off on Will Smith. We're going to talk about Khloe Kardashian trying to get robbed to have a baby. We also going to be talking about, somebody's sister. Yeah, oh, my, oh, sister. You one of a kind, oh, sister. You should have kept your mouth shut. Oh, anyway. All right, listen. Somebody's sister out here telling the business. You see the title? Somebody's sister out here running their mouth. And we gonna talk about it. See, we wouldn't have brought nothing up. They always be trying to blame us winos. Because they put stuff on the internet and all we do is follow up on what they putting out here, okay? So they weren't putting nothing out here. It's sort of like, I was just talking about this on tashaklive.com. I said, you know, they always put them, you know, when people divorce, they put them damn, you know, statements up talking about, hey guys, you know, we just want to let our fans know and we're going through a little divorce, a little something, and we just want a little privacy, you know what I'm saying? So please just respect our privacy. And it's like, we would have never knew y'all was divorced. You would have had all the privacy you want. You could have just easily said divorce. It's final, right? We would have been like, oop, you had your privacy. See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You ain't even need to do all that. Attention seeking and everything. So when they put stuff on the internet, I don't want to hear nothing at all about what we got to say about it. Okay? You don't want us to say about it, don't put it on the internet, so we gonna talk about it. Yes, we are. And we definitely gonna talk about that scandal over there on the Fox Soul. I personally have some exclusive information, okay, on that there. And I knew it was only a matter of time before shit just hit the fan, okay? And it got shooken up over there, okay? And so, listen, we're going to definitely discuss what's going on over there in the workplace. And, you know, they get paychecks and stuff. And y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, guys, we're going to let you know what's coming up. Okay, here on the show, we're going to run some ads. Then we're going to be right back. Guys, please make sure you like this video. Facebook, too. Please make sure you like this video. Don't make me run these ads like 3 times. All I ask for likes. I don't ask y'all for no money. I just ask y'all for likes. But I know a lot of y'all cast me to your TVs and stuff. I get it because we do things big style. You know what I'm saying? But just open the phone. Boom. Hit the like. That's all I need. Thank you. We got some sponsors that we need to brag about, which means boldly raise that glass too. We will be back. We'll be right back because we're going to visit Oprah in the hospital. Let's go. Your dad proposed to you in front of your siblings and your mom?
Yeah. So my father was molesting me, and he started raping me when I was 10. By the time he moved me and my family away from Patterson, from any family members, we moved to East Orange. And I got pregnant.
You got pregnant by your father?
Yes.
When you isolate people, you can pretty much indoctrinate them, right? Mm-hmm. And so in your mind, being so young, did part of you think that this was normal?
I was more afraid. You know, my father, he eventually became a music video director.
Oh.
So my father directed Killing Me Softly by the Fugees.
Killing me softly with his song, killing me softly.
The award-winning music director Aswada Yende has been sentenced to 90 years in prison after New Jersey court found him guilty of raping and impregnating his daughters. Many of the assaults are said to have taken place from the mid-1980s to 2002 in an abandoned funeral home.
And even though I didn't like what was happening, he was my parent, so I accepted what was happening. But then when it got to the point where, you know, he's basically trying to do things to my body in order for him to be able to fit inside of me. So by the time he told her that he was setting up these threesomes with his girlfriend, got to the point where we weren't allowed to pray to God. We had to pray to him. And then he said he would get the message to God. I consulted my children before I decided to go public with my story. By that time, yes, I had told my daughter when she was 13. She was the only one that remembered my father because she was 5, but she did not know that her and I were sisters. She knew he was daddy, but she didn't know that that daddy was also mommy's daddy. She was not aware of that at all.
If you enjoy shows like this and would like to see more with me on stage in your city, well, I'm coming. Tickets on sale right now. Link in the description box as well as the bio. Hurry up now while tickets last, okay? Oh, yes. Throw them ticket emojis in the chat. If you coming to one of our shows, we just got great news. They added 3 more additional cities to the tour. We'll be laying out those cities because I don't want to announce them now and y'all be like, what a ticket link, what a ticket link. We'll be adding those on. So I will be on tour every weekend all year, okay? Every weekend, all right? Shout out to the winos for showing out, okay? We are in popular demand, okay? Guys, I had to take a spiritual bath after that interview that I did with that lady because I had a dream about her daddy on top of me. I spent 3 hours in the room with that lady, and it was so vivid. The interview was so it's like a movie, right? We're talking about the trailer we just ran, and I should have taken a saltwater bath, some lime, some coffee, something after, but I decided to go to sleep, and I had a dream that her daddy was on top of me. Lord Jesus. See what I'm talking about? It was a spiritual thing. They lived in a funeral home. It was a lot of stuff going on, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all be there for that interview, okay? And your spirits come clean. We're going to drop it right after our show the next day because we're going to be in Philly on Monday. So this is going to drop Monday night because I won't be able to do a show on TashaKLive.com, okay? I likes my rest because y'all be working me. Okay, y'all be working the shit out of me, okay? And so after my live shows, I like to sleep the next day, all right? But make sure you have your wine and everything else that you have, okay? Oprah! See, I called down to the hospital to check on Oprah. They wouldn't give me her room number. See, like they gave me Sharina's, Wendy Williams' sister wife's room number when she was pregnant by Wendy Williams' husband. We got that, no problem. But Oprah, being that she's such a high-profile celebrity, they refused to give me any information on our mother. Okay? This is our mother. She has lost a ton of weight. We have the right to know play-by-play what's going on with her. I was trying to take her a plate. Okay, last night I made ribeye steaks from Whole Foods, some asparagus, some sliced tomatoes and things like that. And I was trying to take her a plate, but they told me to just cut a quarter of the steak, give her 2 pieces of asparagus and tomatoes because her stomach can't really hold a lot because she has something called stone stomach. So I don't know if you guys know what stone stomach is. It's a side effect from the Ozempic and the Wegovy where their stomachs become hard like a stone. And what happens is, this is the reason why Wegovy and Ozempic is so popular, it slows the digestion of the food from the food leaving the stomach into the intestinal to break it down. So these people typically have bad gas. They burp all the time like, and that shit stank. So Gail, instead of letting this lady rest in poop, and throw up, Gail, she is not there. And I don't want her to be there. Gail is on national TV telling her best friend's business. Gail.
Very happy to say joins us right now in studio. I'm so glad you are here.
Oh,
and I'm so sorry that Oprah can't. Yesterday she said, I'm going to rally. She had some kind of stomach flu where stuff was coming out of both ends. I won't get too graphic. But needless to say, she ended up in the hospital, dehydration, to get an IV. So it was a very serious thing.
Whoa.
So it had to be.
I hope she's okay.
Yeah.
She will be okay.
Good,
she will be okay. I hope she's not mad at me for sharing that detail. But,
Nah, you didn't go into
I wanted to make it clear, though, that it mattered to her. And it really bothered her that she couldn't be here for you today. So,
Yeah.
but we will pick up the slack, David.
That's right.
But her stomach bothered her more. And so here's the thing. What kind of friend is Gail to be telling her best friend lover's business like that? Why is your friend telling the whole world, we don't want to know that Oprah poops? We don't want to know that she throws up, even though we do. This is Oprah. We're not supposed to know those details. Friend always out here running their damn mouth like me. That's why my friends don't tell me shit. You know? We get these platforms. We don't know how to act. It just comes out naturally when we're telling a story. I just don't say their name. She could have just said my friend wanted to be here, and it could have been an inside joke between them, but she can't because she got the shits. And she with the shits, but she got the shits right now. And that Ozempic is too strong. In the words of Cat Williams, she done lost too much weight, too quick, too soon. Her body got to recuperate and recover. So listen, if it's not being digested, it's gonna come out both ways. And that's what happens, you know, because they say Oprah go both ways anyway, so she used to it. Moving on. Y'all, please pray for her. Like I said, I tried to take her a plate, but they said she couldn't eat it. She couldn't fit it in her stomach, okay? Yeah, moving on, all right? Don't forget to put them ticket emojis in the chat if I'm going to see you on Sunday in Philadelphia, okay? I know y'all asking why I'm late because I was on tashaklive.com. I did an interview with Trick Daddy's girlfriend, ex, Stevie J's ex. And then we did the custom pastor. Yeah, so if you guys want to check out that interview, it's very, very messy. It is on tashaklive.com. You do have to subscribe via tashaklive.com, the website. Then you can download the app, okay? Up next, Stephen A. Smith. He done lost that weight, and he think he cute. He got out a hair transplant because that hairline used to be further back. Am I tripping? Put the winos up here for a second. Am I tripping? That hairline... that hairline was further back. So he out here like Beyonce talking about holding it down. Don't touch my hair. Beyonce was getting her hair combed for that steak cream. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. What we not finna do. Okay? What we not finna do. Everything's allegedly over here. Okay? Even my name's allegedly if they ask, because we ain't got it. Now, you said Oprah will not eat my plate. Why would Oprah eat my plate? Everything organic, it come from Whole Foods. Why she won't eat my plate? And I can cook, and I'm very clean. You can eat off the floor in my house. Ask Jasmine, she will tell you. Jasmine don't eat at nobody's house, okay? But she eat at my house. Listen, okay? Jasmine, they playing with me. My floors is white. Carpet white. Floors white. Jasmine, you see the stain on my white floors? Exactly. Don't play with me. Do not play with me. I clean. That's all I be doing during the day is cleaning. I wake up cleaning. All my sheets on my bed, my pillows, my throw pillows, the bottom sheets, everything is white. Pure white. Baby white. Baby white. Beyonce white. Don't play with me. I keeps everything clean, pure. You can see it, the dirt. Ain't that what the Bible say? Okay? Back to Stephen A. Smith. I just hate a cooning ass. I hate, it's always that one that tries to impress master. And I feel that's what Stephen A. Smith is giving. Will Smith is out here making his money, despite him being outed by his best friend on my show. You know, that's friend business, okay? When you got friend business and they want to handle it the way they want to handle it, all we have to do is just support or don't support. I supported, so that's why I brought Bilal on my platform. That's their business. We just wanted to know the business, so that's why we allowed it, you know. And so what went on, Will ain't came out and denied or none of that stuff. He still ain't said it ain't happened. The only person that said it didn't happen was Will's husband. We're suing! Listen. So for Stephen A. Smith, I don't know why he thought he was going to interrupt Will Smith's movie sales, because I'm even going to see Bad Boys. Y'all make sure y'all go see Bad Boys. You make sure you support these black films, okay? You do that, regardless of what Will is taking up the butt. That's his business. We just like to know the business, but at the end of the day, it's still his business who's in his booty. And if he wants to slap the out of somebody, okay, like the boys who take it up the butt do, that is his business as well too. And so, Stephen, go.
When we use the word forgivable or forgiveness, that's for Chris Rock to deal with. It's his call. He could have had the man arrested that night and insisted.
That should have been the end of the video. Am I lying, Jasmine? It should have been cut, rewinded from the beginning. He mad about Will Smith out here still being able to make a check, right? Being able to make a check while he's having to migrate to YouTube because the pay is getting lower. That's why him, Shannon Shaw, all of them are coming over to YouTube where they once talked about us and said that we were just YouTubers, we were nobody, and now they're all YouTubers. Welcome to YouTube, okay? Now, he mad because Will Smith out here still getting a check, regardless of getting an ass, okay? And so when he said this here, go ahead.
When we use the word forgivable or forgiveness, that's for Chris Rock to deal with. It's his call.
So why do we need to talk about this more? It's between him and Chris Rock. But we're going to let the coon do what he do. Go.
He could have had the man arrested that night and insisted to the LAPD that not be the case.
But he did.
Could have pressed charges thereafter
He
and
did.
insisted on not doing that to Will Smith. Not making the incident.
I want to press charges on who messed up his hairline like that, because it's slanted. Let's go.
Any bigger than what it was. Yes, he came out with his own flick for Next Fix, got about 20 million for it. After tax, he probably walked home with about 6.
Pause. That sounds like a hater. When you start counting people's pockets, that sounds like a hater, because you're not getting that on YouTube. Let's go.
But Chris Rock is damaged.
What?
In the day and age of mental illness or traumatic incidences that affects one's mind and psyche and what have you, yeah, you might see him at Knicks games. Yeah, you might see him still going about the business of performing on tour or doing his job or handling his business. Chris Rock will never get over that.
What?
Ever. Will Smith apologized.
Keep it going, Jasmine.
And something like that happens and it was a blemish.
I like it when, let me just say this, because he made sure that was a monologue and he wrote that. He made sure that he spoke on, this is Chris Rock's business. However, he will never get over that. How do you know he will never get over that? Because he went and did, okay, a whole Netflix comedy special, went on tour. He is making his money. He ain't around here crying over no bitch slap. He's not doing that. He stood on business. He's still getting his check. Now, for you to go out here and thought you was going to interrupt Will Smith's check, trying to coon, because they didn't put you as part of the press run. That's what this really is about, okay? Normally when they do like Bad Boys and they do movies and stuff, they go and they sit on these different platforms or their sports or whatever, and they talk about their movie for 5 minutes. They didn't pay him to do that. So he was not a part of the PR run for Bad Boys. So he missed out on that money, and that's why he is counting Will Smith's money so much, okay? But when he had to double back, I hate when they coon and then they got to double back, because this video is him trying to double back and justify him trying to tell us what's in Chris Rock's head. Chris Rock don't even know in his head. He just found out he had Asperger's, so he don't even know what is in his head. Let's go, let's go.
And something like that happens, and it was a blemish on all of us. Because I know how much white America reveres Will
Now,
Smith.
what we're not finna do, how did this go from Chris Rock's mental health to now how white America views us? I had to write this before I forget it. I'll tell you in a minute. Keep going.
Reveres Will Smith. And the thinking along the lines in my mind was, hell, if he did that, what would the rest of us do?
Whoa, wait a minute. I've been drinking all night, so I don't want to forget my thoughts. Give me just a second here. Rewind that back just a little bit, Jasmine. See how my thought just got interrupted? Just a little bit about the white America. Give me the white America one more time. Give me that sound bite. Let's go.
White America reveres Will Smith. And the thinking along the lines in my mind was, hell, if he did that, what would the rest of us do? There are certain things that happen in the lives of an individual where those incidences are used as a license to castigate the rest of us. And that's what I was thinking about when I said what I said Friday about being torn as to wanting to go see the movie but not wanting to see Will Smith. I wasn't encouraging anybody else not to do it. I was just saying that I was having trouble dealing with it.
Let's start this again one more time. That apology video.
And something like that happens, and it was a blemish on all of us. Because I know how much white America reveres Will Smith. And the thinking along the lines in my mind was, hell, if he did that, what would the rest of us do?
Pause. If he did that, what would the rest of us do? So you just gonna group the entire black community in one hand, like that hair is gathered on your head in one spot, not all over, all because you're afraid of what the white women may think that you're screwing or the white bosses that are paying your salary. It went from Chris Rock's mental health to now he's embarrassing the community. Obviously not, because he just made white America over $100 million in 2 days. How much did you make, Steven? In the last 2 days. Keep it going, keep it going.
There are certain things that happen in the lives of an individual where those incidences are used as a license to castigate the rest of us.
Pause.
And that's what I...
Pause. Yeah. So, we're going to hold that thought till we're done. Keep going.
And that's what I was thinking about when I said what I said Friday about being torn as to wanting to go see the movie but not wanting to see Will Smith. I wasn't encouraging anybody else not to do it. I was just saying that I was having trouble dealing with it.
He act like he been slapped. You know who he reminds me of? Back in the day when we used to watch Roots, right? Because we don't know what slavery was like. We don't know, okay? I don't even think I would. I would have been the one that he's telling on. Hey, we finna buck this bitch tonight. We finna go. If you coming tonight. No asking no questions. He in the back. How would Master view me if you niggas is running? How am I gonna look? He in the house. He around here telling on everybody. He hold grudges for 30 years. You remember the last nigga that went running? I told him. They found him. He hanging right now. I'ma hang y'all because you ain't finna make us look bad to these white folk, to Master them, to these crackers. We not finna do it. That's what he giving me. The fact that he's even trying to save his hair in efforts of saving his relationship with white America, because black men, like the cut, the lineup, it's the first of all, you got to take the clippers, right? If somebody is like, imagine my whole top just sliced off, gone. That's what his barber got to do with, you know? And I saw he came back and doubled back. I just hate a coon that can't stand on coon business. Don't try to throw us in there. Don't try to project your feelings onto us like this made us all look bad. No, it didn't. The only person that made look bad was Will and Chris. You ain't having no hard time dealing with this at all. You didn't get slapped. And if, like I said, if white America had a problem with it, they would have told Will to sit down. But Will is a moneymaker. He's the type of moneymaker that gets you put out of Master's house. That's why you had to come out here and apologize, thinking that we was going to help you to save you, and you don't even want to help save your hair. Hate niggas like this. Moving on. Let me see what y'all talking about in the comments. Y'all make sure y'all like this video before I run these damn commercials. That's all I ask. I shouldn't have to fuss at y'all about no shit like that. Y'all making me fuss like I'm fussing at my children. Clean up the room. I told you 3 times, clean up the room. Mama, it is clean. This shit nasty. It ain't clean. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Moving on. We're going to run an ad. After the ad, we got Chloe, Rob Kardashian, Malika. We definitely got somebody's sister out here telling their business. I love it when the family talks, okay? And we're also going to speak on that scandal, that shame and the scandal down there, over there at Fox Soul. We're going to run it down for you, okay? I got some exclusive information about that. We will be discussing all that there to give y'all just a little bit more clarity on what's going on, okay? We got some sponsors that we need to brag about, which means boldly raise a glass to. We will be right back, and y'all better like this video. If you don't, I'm going to run the commercial 4 times. Play with me if you want.
Your dad proposed to you in front of your siblings and your mom?
Yeah. So my father was molesting me, and he started raping me when I was 10. By the time he moved me and my family away from Patterson, from any family members, we moved to East Orange. And I got pregnant.
You got pregnant by your father?
Yes.
When you isolate people, you can pretty much indoctrinate them, right? And so in your mind, being so young, did part of you think that this was normal?
I was more afraid. You know, my father, he eventually became a music video director.
Oh.
So my father directed Killing Me Softly by the Fugees.
Killing me softly with his song, killing me softly.
The award-winning music director Aswada Yende has been sentenced to 90 years in prison after New Jersey court found him guilty of raping and impregnating his daughters. Many of the assaults are said to have taken place from the mid-1980s to 2002 in an abandoned funeral home.
And even though I didn't like what was happening, he was my parent, so I accepted what was happening. But then when it got to the point where, you know, he's basically trying to do things to my body in order for him to be able to fit inside of me. So by the time he told her that he was setting up these threesomes with his girlfriend, got to the point where we weren't allowed to pray to God. We had to pray to him. And then he said he would get the message to God. I consulted my children before I decided to go public with my story. By that time, yes, I had told my daughter when she was 13. She was the only one that remembered my father because she was 5, but she did not know that her and I were sisters. She knew he was daddy, but she didn't know that that daddy was also mommy's daddy. She was not aware of that at all.
If you enjoy shows like this and would like to see more with me on stage in your city, well, I'm coming. Tickets on sale right now. Link in the description box as well as the bio. Hurry up now while tickets last, okay? And we're back. Make sure you got them subscriptions to tashaklive.com to see that explosive 3-hour interview with that young lady. And I gotta tell you, she took me down so many roads to the point where I actually had a dream about her father on top of me. That's how bad it was. I had to go pray. This is not right, okay? And so please don't forget to have those. We're going to be in Philly on Sunday. Tickets on sale via TashaKOnStage.com. Make sure you get those. We're going to be in Philly for Father's Day for our Wine, Gossip, and Comedy tour. That is our stop. And then after that, we're going to be in Raleigh. And then after that, we're going to be in Orlando. So make sure y'all get y'all tickets and get them right now. We got more cities also listed too. So you can search the website and search your city, okay? And then you can drop your ticket emoji in the chat. Tickets starting at $25, okay? Listen. All right. Chloe. So Malika. Oh, I hate the way these girls talk. Oh, my God. So bad. You could tell it's really not even their real voice. That's how bad it is, you know. So Malika, one of the twins, wants another baby. And so they're filming, you know, the reality show, and they decided to make this a part of the scene. Malika basically not asking, but suggesting to Chloe that she wants to have a baby, but she doesn't want to physically have a baby. She wants to get a surrogate, okay? And so here's Chloe's idea for that. Let's go.
So, I've been working on a project, and I need your input and your support.
Okay.
I want to have another baby.
With who?
We don't know.
What?
We don't know.
So are we looking for a man?
No.
Okay.
I just think I might have to go to the sperm bank, you know? I don't want to be like 42, 45 and pregnant. I'm like, I fought for this body. But if I'm going to carry, like, it has to happen almost now because I'm not a spring chicken, you know? But if I was going to use a surrogate, then I have time.
Why don't we just ask Rob to give you some sperm?
I mean...
He's a good catch.
Yeah.
Excuse me, we like to keep this in the family.
Oh, my God.
Would you like to donate?
Yeah.
You guys have already slept together.
Hello.
Hi, baby.
Hi, baby.
I'm with Malika.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, Rob.
Hey.
Real serious question, though. Like, Bible serious. Malika wants to have another kid.
Hey.
Hey. And she was going to go to a sperm bank to get sperm, but I just said, why not get it from you?
Pause.
What?
Why not Tristan? I'm trying to keep this in the family, right? Why? Tristan has plenty of sperm he gives away without your permission. Why not just ask him? Keep going.
Is it broke?
Rob, you don't have to, you just put it in a cup.
I can't anymore.
What, are you tired from last night? Maybe not.
But what does that have to do for the sperm?
I just said I can't anymore.
Okay.
What don't you get?
Okay, well, we have time to prepare her womb so we could prepare your penis. So you just simmer on this conversation, okay?
I just told you I can't anymore.
Okay. I love you. This is weirder than I thought.
I love you
Okay.
guys.
Okay,
Love
love
you
you too.
more.
Bye.
My brother is just like
like 42 and I fought hard for this body. Like, we're gonna keep it in the like, I know she don't talk like that. Like, I just need her real voice for a second to come out. Not a black voice, but just her real voice. She gonna stop playing like that. We don't know. Like, just like, we're, you know. Here's the thing. Rob ain't lying. Rob said he can't come no more. Okay? And a lot of people are like, wait, what? He's being sarcastic. He said he can't come no more. And so according to Google and WebMD, hold on for a second. Hold on. Okay. Rob allegedly has diabetes. Okay? And when you got type 2 diabetes, some men, hold on, can't come. So it's called diabetics, neuropathy. Neuropathy might also inhibit orgasm and make it difficult to feel sexual stimulation. The side effects can make painful or unenjoyable. And diabetes also can cause retrograde ejaculation, in which poor blood sugar control over a long period of time leads to neuropathy of the bladder and of the penis. So he ain't lying. He just said he can't come. Period. Get the man some Ozempic. He may get it back. Moving on. Hope y'all enjoying this show. Try to get you done out of here in an hour so everybody can go home, go to sleep, okay? Well, y'all already at home, but you can go to sleep, okay? Listen, so y'all remember, y'all was dragging me when I was talking about Ashanti. Oh, the tooth. Jesus Christ. Spinning the block. And I said it was a bad idea. Like, you shouldn't have to spin the block to someone who did interviews on you saying he didn't want you. And now that you're getting older, nobody wants you. So you have to go backwards to go get a baby. She got the band name on purses, buying them cars, all types of shit. It's just giving desperate, right? And so, you know, I was dragged, and I thought Ashanti deserved better than Nelly. She's a beautiful woman. And that's why I be like, light-skinned women, you ain't got to settle. You ain't got to get head-butted by Ocho Cinco. You know? You can be somebody. You feel me? Okay? And so her sister was on live the other day. Ashanti's sister. And Ashanti's sister was spilling the wine. So we're going to let her spill the family wine. Now, mind you, you know her sister close. Okay? They look just alike. One's a celebrity, one's not. But when you're talking about your celebrity sister, bloggers, not even bloggers, digital talk show hosts such as myself will pick it up, and the blogs, okay? So let's go ahead and hear from Miss Ashanti's sister, Shia Douglas.
Do you feel any pressure to have a baby sister pregnant? Your sister's pregnant? Absolutely.
Pause it again. Start again. So I want y'all to, you ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. So she's being asked a question. Let's go.
Do you feel any pressure to have a baby sister pregnant? Your sister's pregnant? Absolutely the fuck not. Absolutely not. I think, honestly, I want us as women to free ourselves from that. Like, to free ourselves from our success being measured in how quickly we've become a mother or wife. Like, I really want to free our people from that shit, because I feel as though this is why a lot of women are in situations and in relationships that they're not happy in, because they want to say they have a relationship or they're in a relationship. And I don't condone that.
We need to hear that one more time, Jasmine. Jasmine, the sister spilling the wine, child.
Do you feel any pressure to have a baby sister pregnant? Your sister's pregnant? Absolutely the fuck not. Absolutely not. And I think honestly want to
see, this live wasn't supposed to go viral. It only has 77 people on it, but somebody, see, the winos, y'all be everywhere. Everywhere. Yeah, we got eyes everywhere in Wino Nation. Y'all don't miss nothing. Somebody dropped this in my DM. I said, what do we have here? Okay. We got a family member spilling the business. That's why we don't want the celebrities on the show. We want their sisters. Let's go.
I want us as women to free ourselves from that. To free ourselves from our success being measured in how quickly we've become a mother or wife. Like, I really want to free our people from that shit. Because I feel as though this is why a lot of women are in situations and in relationships that they're not happy in, because they want to say they have a relationship or they're in a relationship. And I don't condone that.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Listen, comments up. Comments up. I need to see these comments. I sure do. Oh, she was not being general. No. She wants to free our people from that shit. My thing is, like, why be angry when somebody asks you, hey, are you going to get married? And then it turns so intentional. She thought about what she said before she said it. And when she said it, she intentionally said what she wanted to say. Yes, she is a DV victim or survivor. Okay? My thing is here. Oh, no, not reaching. Not reaching. A lot of women like to spin the block, go back to the old thing, hurry up and have a baby and get married just for the simple fact that they have it. This has been a conversation. This has been a topic everywhere about Ashanti doubling back to a man who still, to our knowledge, hasn't married her. She's allegedly engaged. However, there's no ring. We saw a charm bracelet. We saw a charm necklace. To me, what I heard was her sister ain't really that happy. And when you see them on social media like that, like we seen these couples, Tiana Taylor and Emmett, it happens so much. They put on this perfect facade. Jeannie and Jeezy, who would have known the girl was scared to sleep on her own bed because the man had AK-47s under the mattress, child? Who would have known? They was riding bikes in Greece. They was coming out here putting on the front for the world. They do this type of stuff. They give each other big gifts, show off the houses, only to be fighting over the house a year later in a divorce. All because they're trying to hold on. This is what we gotta do. This has to work, but it didn't work the first time. And that sister was a little too, she didn't just speak fluidly. She thought about what she said. She thought. Listen to it as she was thinking and put intention behind her words. Let's go.
Do you feel any pressure to have a baby sister pregnant? Your sister's pregnant? Absolutely the fuck not. Absolutely not. And I think, honestly, I want us as women to free ourselves from that. Like, to free ourselves from our success being measured in how quickly we've become a mother or wife.
Pause. Which is why Ashanti felt the need to have a baby in her 40s, because the clock was ticking. She rushed. They literally just got back together a couple months before she got pregnant. Rush that because the clock was ticking. Nobody was out here trying to marry her. They didn't want to hear them same songs in the shower every day. Let's go.
Like, I really want to free our people from that shit. Because I feel as though this is why a lot of women are in situations and in relationships that they're not happy in, because they want to say they have a relationship or they're in a relationship. Right. And I don't condone that.
She's probably been. I ain't seen her congratulate her sister yet. Have y'all seen it? Pull up the chat real quick. Have y'all seen her congratulate? She about to be an auntie. Have y'all seen her congratulate her sister? Huh? Have you seen her say, I'm about to be an auntie? She should be happy, you know? Right. I love light-skinned black people. I do. I want the colorism to stop. You know? I really do. That's why I talk about it. Yeah. You guys will have really... See, y'all got to stop going surface level with me. I say what I say intentionally, okay? And we've already had this conversation, and I'm not going to go back again and have this conversation. You got to watch my other videos to see where I'm coming from. I think Ashanti is a very beautiful woman, okay? And deserves a lot better. Thank you so much, Andrew. I appreciate you. Okay. Do she have to congratulate her? She about to be auntie. My sisters get pregnant. Oh, my God. I can't wait. That's another baby I'm not watching, but I will buy gifts for. Come on now. Come on now. Ashanti baby know all her songs by heart. Not always there when you call. But I'm baby going to come out singing all her songs. Yes. She done performed them all the way up until her birth. Moving on. Give it a couple years. Listen. All right. So real quick, we're about to get messy. Look, they have never really made the show at all. So I was just like, I thought about it. I spoke to my team today. Some of them said yes. Some of them said no. But I was like, but I really do have exclusive information. So like, I really should, as a reporter, put this out. What y'all do with it is what y'all do with it. Okay. So I don't know if y'all have seen Fox Soul's show TGIF, if that's how you say it, TGI, I don't know, right? Right, I thought it was Fridays at first, TGI Fridays, you know. But anyway, you know, Funky Dineva was over there, my ex-colleague. Fuck you, Jasmine! Oh my God, I was not ready. Black women, we have got to take a stance against this. This is getting ridiculous because for them to say that we're jealous or, you know, this is the imitation because black men and black women look the same as this that's a goddamn. But yeah, okay. Don't you ever say I look like this or we look like this. Character or no character, I don't give a damn. Anyway, so back to the story at hand. So, you know, he was essentially fired. He says he was let go, but they didn't renew his contract, okay? He was getting paid a hefty salary, $250,000 plus a year. Claudia makes about $300, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I'm telling the business. Okay, Al makes about $150. And, you know, it goes by popularity and the value that you bring to the show, right? And I've always had my reservations about Fox Soul and what was the intention behind it because I saw Fox Soul pop right out with a low budget with all these celebrities like T.I. and Tiny having shows, Trina having shows, all these people having shows, you know, Vivica Fox over there, all these people because they needed to put out, please get this man off the screen. I'm very distracted, Jasmine. Jesus. I'm trying to be serious here. He looked like one of them characters from that movie, It. Listen. So, and I saw them kind of roll Fox Soul out as a charity because they were getting a lot of heat for being quote unquote racist. Okay? And not appealing to black folk. And the black folk that they did have on Fox Real News, okay?
they pandered to a certain demographic of white folk. Okay. And so I saw it kind of as a charity. Let's just throw the Negroes something. They gave them low budget, gave them all a purple church background, told them to have at it. Instead of us paying taxes with this money, we're going to give y'all this. Okay. And so this is by far the most popular show over there. What they did was they aggregated YouTubers together, social media influencers, to build their social media platform. So it's not like, yeah, they stream them on the app and stuff, but like they're not giving them to their audience, their main Fox News audience, okay? Or Tommy Lorraine sat and all those guys, all right? They're not doing that. Tucker Carlson and all them. So they're not getting access to that. It's like, this is our way of saying, shut the fuck up. Broke ass is shut the up, okay? And so I remember Claudia, she had some reservations with me because she was just like, I don't like how you are, talking about Fox because we're really building it. Exactly, just like how black folk built the White House, but we barely got up in it. They gave us one black president. Like, girl, stop. And you not even black. Okay? So, here's the thing. I kind of saw where it was going, and I saw them give a bunch of celebrities a lot of money to make these shows, only for these shows to dwindle down to now the bare basics. They're barely hanging on. Funky Dineva was over there. It was controversial. It was controversy every week on something. Funky is not afraid to speak his mind at all, okay? That's what really made the show pop. He's not afraid. He's really in this. He stands on business. I'm not going to take away his phenomenal commentary just because me and him don't really rock with each other. That's cool. But he is absolutely phenomenal at what he does, and he drove that show. We had several conversations on the phone behind the scenes about him asking for more money, okay, behind Al and Claudia's back because he felt like he drove the show. And so during negotiations, the math wasn't math. Then they said, we can't afford to give you more money. So we're going to have to end your contract and find somewhere else. He didn't think they would be able to survive him. And so they went on to audition. Okay, we saw T.S. Madison over there, a few different hosts. T.S. Madison ended up declining it, so they gave it to Armand, okay? Now, I'm a firm believer that what's for you is what's for you, so he got what was for him. I had dinner with Claudia, and Claudia did ask me, who should I recommend? I personally told her, without any ill intention, if you're trying to replace the type of energy that Funky gave, it has to be Armand. Aside from our 42-day relationship of being mentor and mentee, and he was doing the same thing he's doing on Fox Soul, the same thing he did to T.S. Madison, people give him an opportunity, he finds a way to sabotage it, okay? So work with me here. Just work with me. We just getting started, and I'm going to let y'all go and take care and get ready for Saturday because I got a lot of interviews to do. Now, although he could be young, a lot of people are saying that he's not young. He's actually in his 40s, given his receding hairline. I don't know, okay? I really don't know. They say he's been out here trotting like hot to trot because his mouth gives hot to trot. Remember that movie with the horse? For a long time out here on these streets. And he finally got an opportunity that he conjured up because, he does tarot cards and all that stuff, right? But when me and Claudia had dinner, she asked me, and I told her personally, if she was going to replace anybody, it would have to be him. Now, I knew his range was a bit limited because he only focuses on female shit, not male shit. You know what I'm saying? He's always in women's business. But, I thought that he would grow to expand on his knowledge. When you're put in situations, sometimes you have to either conform or you're getting out. However, after his commentary on the Air Forceman, when he said, why would he answer the phone? Why would he answer the door with a gun? That went left. I knew right then and there, and watching the views dwindle from 100 to 150,000 when Funky was there to barely 40,000, that they were going to act fast. Now, the winos is nosy. They had noticed that he had removed Fox Soul from his bios. He had left before, okay, because he had Fox Soul in his bios saying that he was very excited about this job, okay, only to remove it after he even removed himself from his YouTube platform for quite some time. Put all of his commentary on private. You know, he's trying to start new, doesn't want people to grab information or comments that he said that could be deemed offensive, especially out here when you're working for the crackers that's giving you an opportunity at Fox, okay? And so you better be on your Stephen A. Smith or your ass is out. And so when me and Claudia had dinner, you know, I was just like, listen, you know, I think it should be him. Her comment to me, and I agreed, because I've had my own issues with certain black gay men, not all, mainly the F's. Can't say that word over here. I definitely say it on tashaklive.com. It gets too messy. And so she was already irritated with Funky, because they were going back and forth. And then she was irritated with Al. And she's like, I really don't want no more gay boys. I'm just done. I really want a heterosexual person. I said, well, if you're looking for that energy, this is my recommendation. Personally, no shade or anything like that. I think he's awesome for the job and he will grow into the position. At least I thought he would. And so he's been over there. He's been trying. But I think just when people just don't want to expand their knowledge, and it's only so far you can go. It's like if you don't read, you're not going to get any better at reading. You're not going to get any better at writing. You're not going to get any better at articulating your thoughts. Funky was well vast in his thoughts. He could cover a variety of topics and do it in a very intelligent and articulate way. That's what made him a very strong personality, stronger than Al, stronger than Claudia. Period. He carried the show. That is no shade at all. That is the actual truth. It's facts, okay? He and I had discussed there was a possibility that the show could go under if he wasn't there. That's why he was fighting for higher pay. But I was like, you have to understand, this network, your show is not bringing in that kind of money. The average YouTuber only makes about, let's just say $500 to $1 million a year, right? You three together, and you're not bringing in as many views, and they're sharing one YouTube platform, okay, with a lot of creators. It's just not in a budget. It doesn't make sense. So maybe wait, because they were getting ready to syndicate them and put them on TV. But when that started to negotiate, because he started negotiating behind their back, and that's what really caused the friction in him thinking that he was the show, which he was, but it made the show nice because all of them worked together as a cohesive unit. They all had very different perspectives, okay? And even if they agreed or they disagreed, they all agreed to disagree, and that was it, all right? Now, all good things must come to an end sometime. And when Armand joined the show, I was really excited for him. And I thought that this would help him to expand his knowledge and learn how to work with people and respect people that give you opportunities. Especially people who have been doing this in this space for a very long time. Now, you guys may not like Al at all. He may get on your nerve. But the simple fact is, whether Al is DL or not, whether he's out front with his sexuality or not, Al has been working in TV and working with white folk for a very long time. He knows how to keep a job. Al don't come from the internet. Al comes from television, okay? Now, yes, the internet is a beast in itself. It's its own media. There's really no comparison between TV and internet, but he operates very differently because he's worked for people. Armand comes from a world where you don't work with anyone, but sometimes in order to get ahead, you do have to create relationships instead of sabotaging relationships with me, with TS, with Jason Lee. The list goes on, with Jessica or XOXO Gossip Girl. The list goes on. The same problem. Somebody's doing me wrong. Why are people doing this to me? She's not loyal. That was his story with me. She's not loyal. What do I owe you? You came to me. You asked me to mentor you. I did that as I do with everybody. I saw you live drunk throwing shade and dragging me, I cut you off. That was it. Why would I continue to help somebody regardless if you apologized or not? You showed me who you were in those 42 days, and I believed you. You got mad at T.S. Madison because she didn't invite you to Thanksgiving dinner. Dragged her. They moved you off Facebook because you dragged them. He has problems with rejection. That's a personal problem. Nobody owes you nothing. Burning Jason Lee's book for what? Dragging sister-in-law after she put you in, gave you different opportunities to go to shows, even though you was being used to come at me. That's cool, right? But those are opportunities that you use to help get ahead. But you don't burn every book and every bridge as you're going down. Now, here's what has been going on. Claudia don't like Al. She personally told me. Claudia don't like Funky. She was tired of working with gay boys, specifically Fs. Per me. That ain't no allegedly on that. We had dinner. We talked about it. The same night when she told me she was friends with Jay-Z's alleged ex. That ain't here no more. She X'd off, okay? And quickly got amnesia. Now here's the thing. They ended up giving him the job by default. She wanted TS because she vibes with TS. The numbers have been going down because he's not strong enough. And he's not developing himself enough because he's only skilled in one area, which is female rap, right? You're a man. We need a man's perspective. And when you're going to talk about an Air Forceman that was violated by the police on his own property, damn near trolled and shot for no reason, and you say he shouldn't have came to the door, being an Air Forceman, being in a state where it's legal to carry a firearm when somebody's playing at your door as a black man first, not gay man, you should have been able to empathize that, but instead, he should have just conformed. Because you know how white folks are. I knew at that time this was the decline. And so what's happening is Claudia is very messy. Claudia talks about everybody. This is why Funky got energy for her. This is why Al called Funky Dineva doing this. Play the video of him calling Funky. Let's go.
Hold on before you talk.
No,
Hold on, I'm on
you need to
live.
hear this. You need to hear this on live.
Hold on, people can hear you.
I don't give a fuck. When I tell you go back and watch TGIF tonight,
What happened?
Go back and watch TGIF tonight and call me back.
All right, bye.
Nah, he thinks it's funny. It is funny, okay? Because here's what happened. Claudia spends a lot of time on the phone kikiing with folks that she don't really know, okay? And Armand is an easy target. You tell him something, he's going to take it in because he's an energy absorber, right? Okay? He's going to take it in, and he's thinking he's going to fix the problem, but instead, he don't even know when he's being used. He doesn't know. So when it was Al's birthday, Al should have been able to celebrate his birthday, regardless of what workplace problems y'all got. Fox Soul is paying all of them a lot of money. They are the hottest show over there. Nobody can take that show from y'all but y'all. Not him, not her, not you, y'all. And as black folk, it's a reminder that we still have a long way to go when it comes to working with people, me included, okay? Me included. But I think I've came a long way. All the creators that you saw with Wine is a New Tea that are on tour with me, we coming, we here, okay? Now, here's the thing. When I saw the read, and I'm going to show you the roast because they were supposed to be doing birthday roasts, and, you know, Claudia roasted Al on his birthday, okay? Regardless of how y'all feel about him, it's his birthday, right? Y'all don't know what's going on behind the scenes. You don't know what's going on at work. You do not know. They're seeing the drop of numbers because when the numbers drop, guess what happens? They don't know when they're going to get pink slips. They're getting paid close to or over $500,000 to host a show that's barely bringing in 60,000 views. That is why they had to implement a fourth guest host, because he's not strong enough. Nobody was stronger than Dineva. So that's why you got Lunel over there getting it popping. That's why you got T.S. Madison over there getting it popping. And that's why he removed Fox Soul from his bio and reactivated the YouTube channel, because he knows what's coming down the pipe. But then you want Claudia to pillow talk in your ear about everything that's going on, and you ain't even been on the job a full year. You don't know what's going on behind the scenes. And furthermore, while you're listening to Claudia, because she's friends and she likes to brag with the president of Fox, and he loves the show, he loves me, right? I get to bring as many shows as I want. We're getting syndicated, only for the show to decline, right? Tremendously. They're having to take out additional money to help save it, which is the last straw. That's why he got back on his YouTube channel. That's his safe space. So when I saw him drag Al the way that he did, it was fun. It was a read. It was very Armandish. She's dragged me like that. T.S. Jason from Hollywood Online. He's done all of that. But I'm going to let you watch the drag, and then I'm going to tell you where I had the problem. Let's go.
Because this is truly your birthday. Now, everyone, I wrote it down. Gather round. It's roast time, okay? Al, you're a man of many talents, some of which include being messy, causing drama, and having a knack for making our workplace feel like a reality TV show. Al's got a unique ability to smile in your face, snap a picture, and go behind your back and talk about you to your coworker that he claims he hates.
Child.
It's like he's got a PhD in two-faced studies, okay? Due to Al's special relationship with management and his hypersensitivity, we are not allowed to talk about his failed marriage. So even though he's brought it up many times, I'll steer clear of that topic to keep my job. Now, but wait, there's more. Al fancies himself as the facts guy, but somehow he never seems to get the actual facts right. And how could I forget Al's clout-chasing antics? He's got all these celebrities friends, but the best part, none of these celebrities actually know they're supposed to be friends with him. As if that wasn't enough. Al is currently on a mission to get our talk show canceled. His nasty child and slightly jealous attitude is working overtime to torpedo our show. It's like he's auditioning for a soap opera villain role. But despite all the chaos, let's not forget it's your birthday, Al.
This is why Al called funky. Play it one more time.
Hold on before you talk.
No,
I'm on live.
You need to hear this on live.
Hold on. People can hear you.
I don't give a fuck. When I tell you go back and watch TGIF tonight.
What happened?
Go back and watch TGIF tonight and call me back.
All right, bye.
That was a lot of information that Armand had in such a short time, which means somebody's been talking to him. The only person that talks too much is Claudia. I know. The first encounter with me, you run your mouth like liquid to me? You didn't say off the record? Me. We're talking about me here. We're not friends. We're colleagues. You talk about me on your show. I'm going to talk about you on my show. That's the dynamic of the relationship. We're not friends, right? You can take the comments down for a second. But here's where I have the problem with Armand. That was an amazing read, but it was very mean-spirited. It didn't come from a happy place. It didn't even come from a genuine place. It came from a place that sounds like you were fueled, and you're blaming Al for getting a talk show canceled when he's the one that helped to build the job that you have. You wouldn't even be able to sit there if it wasn't for Al. Al comes from TV. Despite Al having favoritism with management, he understands how to network within the television industry. Now, what you just showed as a very, very young personality to somebody that has favoritism is that you are sabotaging the show. Not only are you sabotaging the show, you're not strong enough to carry the show like Funky, and that's why they had to bring in a Lunel and a T.S. Madison, because you're refusing to do your homework. You're very great with the tongue, very slick. You can read a bitch down, right? But television is not looking for that. They're looking for people that are well-versed in a vast area of topics, and they're able to appeal to a certain type of audience that understands, okay, intellectual conversations. But for you to do that, I'm like, you haven't gotten any opportunities on the red carpet yet. They haven't asked you to host Dish Nation. She hasn't even introduced you to the president that she says loves her so much. But she fueled you to go in on Al because she was too bitch to do it herself, right? Just like when she was talking shit about Funky, she was too scared to do it herself. She used you as the pawn, and because you're emotional and erratic and easy to manipulate, you went in talking about things you knew nothing about because you ain't been there long enough. And if you really got your eyes open, you will see that they're trying to replace you right before your eyes. Not Al, you. Thank y'all so much for watching. Very immature. And I'm like, you don't realize that the executives are watching you? You don't care? What about relationships? What about you working long-term in this? Because the YouTube channel is not YouTubing like that. You're not making that kind of money. And weren't you the one that sat down on your show when Funky decided to mutually part ways with Fox Soul and said that was crazy? Who would be dumb enough to give up $250,000? That is crazy. So what's crazy is you being a gun for Claudia to blame everything on Al, because he knows how to keep it cute on camera and be messy behind the scenes. That's what happens in every job. You keep it cute on camera, we got to get this check. But behind the scenes, I'm going to drag you. But you did it on that man's birthday. He has favoritism with these white folks. And you didn't even realize that you was being used because you dark. No, that wasn't no roast. That wasn't a roast. That was very intentional. And the reason I know that is because I've talked to most of them, including this messy heifer. Now, this will be the last time I speak on this. Anybody responds, respond as it may. We will be in Philly while you're responding, okay? At our sold-out show. Tickets on sale, Tasha K on stage, okay, .com to get tickets to and one of our shows on our tour. I love you guys so much, all right? Guys, don't forget, we got a little surprise over there that we announced too on TashaKLive.com. You have to be a TashaKLive.com member to watch that, okay, to see that surprise, okay? And yeah, I can't wait to see y'all. Happy early Father's Day to the fathers, okay? We are coming to chill with y'all in Philly. After that, we're going to be in Raleigh. Then we're going to be in Orlando, okay? With that being said, anything we want to say? Oh, if you have tips on your favorite celebrities, please feel free to hit me in a DM. Also, send me an email on wanwithtashak@gmail.com. If you want to advertise, please feel free to hit us at ads@tashaklive.com. And with that being said, trust me, we ain't talking about no more YouTube beef over here. It may be another 2 years before we get there. Now we gotta go. We out. See y'all Sunday. Bye.